Hello all. This experimentation is a part of the geometry-based parking assistance using sensor fusion for robots with a hardware scheme. Right. Is before executing of this experimental validation of a proofing, let we know about something regarding of a parking slot and gateway and a parking assistance robot. This parking slot is going to estimate what type of a parking is there based on the geometry of the robot's group, right? How we know this one? We mentioned about the types of a mobile robots which we are having of a single, dual, and multiple, and the smaller single one with a little higher one. So we will evaluate that respective parking slots which we are mentioning over here, and the same information is driven towards a gateway, and from the gateway to it acknowledges, yes, if any robot will come here, it acknowledges towards the parking slot FPGA. Means here the three FPGAs we are going to use as one is a gateway of the at the gateway, the other one is at the parking slot, the other one is at the onboard robot. Let we look into these experimentations, how it looks over, right? Fine. Yes, now when we look here, yes, now we are having of some FPGAs at the gateway. This FPGA is evaluating of the which type of a robot is there with respect of geometry. Say it's a back-to-back leader follower robot is available that was mentioned by using of it's a sensitized by ultrasonic sensor and integrated as a sensor fusion and mentions that just this is a robot. Yes, the parking slots are also available here as a slot 3 for the uh, parallel robots, which is a render. This is slot 2 dedicated towards the exactly towards back-to-back leader follower robot. This is slot 1 for the single robot, right? The same information is provided by the FPGA, which is available at the parking slot. So here, if you observe, only the slot 1 and 2 are both are empty and slot 3 is occupied. Now this information is driven towards the gateway robot and it's transmitted towards the leader, and follower is this robot is mimicking how the leader is moving. With respect of that, yes, we prefer the follower with a simple Android computation device, which is simply moves sensitize the robot which is moving forward him. And then, yes, this leader robot exactly by taking of the assistance from these parking slot, depending on the parking slot, it is driving to this particular module. Right now, yes, they are with respect of the assistance, the robot is situating. Now the leader is checking whether it is effectively correct or not. There's two mechanisms are happening over one side from the robot, the other side from the parking slot sensors. Right, the parking slot sensors are calculating and estimating of yes, the robots which are placed here is belongs towards a back-to-back leader follower robot. This same information is driven back towards the our parking slot FPGA. Yes, if you observe here the parking slot FPGA, yes, in this parking slot FPGA, it's mentioning that yes, only slot 1 is empty and 2 and 3 are occupied. Yes, filled the slots 2 and 3. Slot 2 is mentioned whatever just now we did experiment. Slot 3 is this. And if you go back and search, yes, still anything is there left over here, nothing. So back in a gateway, it represents that only slot 1 was empty. This was the experimentation of our back-to-back